been saying this for probably 10 years anyway, that we are officially in like a recession. Hey friends, this is Coach Tanisha Marie. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Hit the notification bell for updates on more upcoming videos. So what does that mean? A lot of people really don't understand what it means. But we've been in a recession since 2020, right? The government constantly printing money makes the economy artificial. Because when the government keeps printing money, this is from what I studied over the years. So when the government just keeps printing money, that means a lot of now false money is going into the market. So the money is not really being made. See, money is supposed to be made, right? That's how, wealth is accumulated. That's why people go to work, right? Because they work for money, at their jobs. But when the government just prints money, it's really fake and it's worthless. So then it makes it feel like, then why do I need to work if the government just going to print money? See, in 2020, when we all thought everything was all fine and dandy with America, and we thought, all the stimulus checks was great. All my stimulus checks, I invested it. So I wasn't even like, oh yeah, I've got a stimulus check. Let me, let me go buy some, seafoam broils and bullshit, right? I invested all that, right? So the government printed all this artificial money. So now we're paying for it. But the government has been doing something called quantitative easing, right? Which they keep printing money. We are in 32 trillion. If you go to usdebtclock.org, we got $32 trillion in debt right now. In America, we will never get out of that debt. All America keeps doing is printing more money, keep printing more money. So then it makes you feel like, why go to work? That's why so many people quitting jobs. Why pay for shit? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the government just going to keep printing money, which makes the money worthless. See, the government messes up the economy, right? It's not people, right? We're trying to make a living. We're trying to make money so that we can pay our bills, so we can pay our mortgage, so we can invest money, so we could, pay for our car, pay for our trips, pay for our lifestyle. Meanwhile, the government don't think like that. They like, we could just print money to live a lifestyle that I want. I just could print money to pay my bills. But if I try to go print some money, oh, I'm going under the jail. If I try to go print some money to go on vacation, I'm going under the jail, right? So the government has literally messed up the economy, right? The government has messed it up. And unfortunately, millions and millions and millions of people, probably half of the world, more than half of the world, don't understand how the economics truly work. See, I listen to Peter Schiff. I listen to Wall Street Trapper. I also listen to Mike. He's from Rethinking the Dollar. I listen to, I forgot his name, Malone, something like that, Malone. Also listen to Dennis Kimbrough, Wall Street Trapper, Les Brown. So I listen to these people that study, the economy. And then I read books also too. I also listen to, what's his name? He's right off the tip of my tongue. I can't remember his name. The book, I got the auto book, Ray Dalio. So I listen to these people, right? And basically, they hate the government, right? Because the government is just sabotaging everybody. The government is just literally getting rich on poor and middle class people. So being that they announced it yesterday, right? We're officially in a recession, right? So for some of us, we may not ever felt a recession before. For some people, they may be like, damn, another recession. But a recession basically is a short period of time. And a short period of time could be 6 months, 18 months, 2 years, 2 months. A short period of time, anything less than like 5 years is a short period of time. So a short period of time where things are contracting. Jobs are laying off, right? The government is not lending, or the banks are not lending. Interest rates are growing and growing and growing. Things are more expensive. Basic needs are more expensive. And unfortunately, when basic needs, right, and the thing about, and even businesses, jobs are not hiring, businesses are cutting back, they getting rid of employees, they're getting rid of, people's, savings accounts is dwindling, people are just losing money, businesses is going down, businesses is being wiped out from in 2020, all the businesses that literally had to close, they was already struggling from 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. It's just that 2020 put some gas on it and put them completely out of business. Now, the ones that were hanging on by the hair of their chinny chin chin, right? They have closed in 2022 and in 2021, right? But of course, there's new businesses that's coming, new business that's evolving, new businesses that's coming, new businesses, that is evolving, right? So unfortunately, with the recession now, people can't even pay for basic needs. Everybody is feeling the recession from the top to the bottom, even wealthy people. Now, the uber wealthy people, what they're doing now is they're waiting to see the economy drop to the bottom, and then they're gonna buy up all the houses, buy up all the stocks, buy up all the assets. And again, this is how the wealthy continue to get wealthy. The rich continue to get rich, right? Because now all those houses that they're buying up, there were somebody's that were paying, a mortgage on. And guess what? If you can't afford your house, this ain't 2020. Where they were saying, oh, you can stay in your house and we going to, not let you pay, and we going to help you pay your rent and all that, pay your mortgage. You can't pay your mortgage, you getting the fuck out. You can't pay your rent, you getting the fuck out, right? So it's an unfair advantage, right? And I'm so glad that I'm connected to the right people. I'm so glad that I have some money in investments. I'm so happy that over the years, of me investing in myself, getting coaches, getting courses, going to events, attending events, always listening to economists, always changing my mind, always, trying to stay abreast of stuff. Now the recession is here. Everybody's feeling it, right? So the recession is here. So what are people truly going to do? If gas is $10 a gallon, if bread is $10 a loaf, if milk is $10 a gallon, right? And you still work your job that's not giving you a raise, because jobs don't say, oh, well, inflation is here or recession is here, let's give y'all a cost of living adjustment. Even Social Security, they give you a cost of living adjustment, but it's still not enough, right? Now they're talking about the UBI, which is the Universal Basic Income. And me and my friends were talking about this the other day. The Universal Basic Income is going to be worthless, because now all the government is going to keep doing is printing more money to give everybody this $1,000. Meanwhile, the basic needs is going through the roof. So the $1,000 ain't going to mean nothing, right? So in this bad economy, I did plenty of videos talking about what to do during the recession. In this bad economy, when the economy was good, when everybody thought it was good in 2020, you should have been getting courses to learn. You should have been getting, mentors to learn. You should have been attending events. You should have been in businesses that, can teach you about money, finance, credit, leverage, real estate, understanding passive income. You should have been doing this, right? And if you're not one of those people who's been learning the basics of finance, or been learning the basic of business, or been learning the basics of building wealth, then guess what? You have more anxiety, you have more depression, you have less money. That's a bad, bad, bad combination. More anxiety, more depression, more bills, and less money. That's a bad combination. But it's still hope for everybody, right? Because the internet has everything, right? The internet has everything. See, in the 1920s, when there was the Great Depression, it was less people, less resources, but more people trying to get ahead. It's crazy. Now, We got more people, more resources, less people trying to get ahead. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. Right? So a recession, guys, simply means a short period of time where there's contraction. A short period of time where there's, let's look up the true definition. Let's go. Where's this? Because I looked it up already. All right, recession, right here. The dictionary. A period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activities are reduced, generally identified by the fall of the GDP in two consecutive quarters. This country is in a recession, right? So the GDP is the gross domestic product, the stuff that's being produced. And again, nothing's being produced if the government just gonna keep printing money. Why the fuck I gotta produce anything? Why cars gotta be produced? Why milk gotta be produced? Why this gotta be produced? Why that gotta be produced? Because you produce things to make money, right? People go to work to produce so they can make money. But if the government just print money every 5 seconds, what the fuck am I going to work for? 4 million people quit their job in March. Don't make no sense, right? So again, guys, I'm only here to encourage you guys to get your fucking game on track, man. Like, get your game on track, right? Now, for me, I'm not where, I want to be, but at the same time, too, I'm not struggling. My kids ain't struggling. My husband ain't struggling. We still got money. I got money working for me. I got a whole free program, right? Where we're trading Bitcoin and we're getting, let me go. I just did a TikTok. Big energy. So we're getting this month, we got 17% on our crypto. The bank could never. I got people on my team adding 30 grand, 40 grand. I got people taking their money out of fucking 401ks and deposit it into crypto and getting 17% return. And they could take the money right out with no penalties and, oh, you got to wait till 59 and a half. See, all that bullshit is bullshit. Wait till 59. Why the fuck I got to wait till 59 and a half to get the money that I put in there and that I work for? See, that's the government fucking its people up. See, when you got opportunities like Novatech, when you have opportunities to be able to learn finance, when you got opportunities to be able to learn about leveraging real estate, crypto, stocks, bonds, credit, business funding, capital, when you have opportunities, guys, to get financially lit, financially educated, and you choose not to, you deserve every heartache, every constipation, every headache, every broke days, every sleepless nights that you get. Because I got a free program. Free. Free. You can learn trading for free. You can get a free MT5 account. You can get a PAM account. You can start learning how to trade Forex for free. You get into my econ. We teach the basics of finance for $34 a month. It's like, if not now, the recession is here. So if it's not now, then when? You gonna wait to waiver the recession? Because what's gonna happen is the recession is literally gonna break the middle class. And if you're not positioned, or you don't even have any type of knowledge, you won't make it, sis. You're not gonna make it, bro. And guess what? If you don't make it, your kids won't make it. Your grandkids won't make it. We got to set up generational wealth. And the generational wealth starts with you changing your mind about finances, about money. I'm not a financial advisor, no. Right? I'm an entrepreneur for the last 10 years, being able to do what I need to do, right? Learn what I need to learn, right? So I can get my family ahead, get myself ahead, so that I can help other people get ahead. I've helped thousands of people. Right from the comfort of my home, right from my damn cell phone, right from my basement, right from the damn beach. So when are you going to make a move? I have a free program. Then I have an app for $11.99 where now I'm just teaching what I know, right? See, I'd rather pay somebody to learn something that I need to learn that can move me forward than me trying to figure it out, me going through all the headache, me going through all the heartache, me watching all the wrong YouTube videos, still trying to figure it out, still being confused, and say, oh, I'm gonna just YouTube it. And then I'm still stuck. My kid's still stuck. I got 50-year-old kids living with me. I got to go live back with my mom or go live back with my grandmother because I never decided to invest in myself. People spend more money on drugs, liquor, hair, nails, sneakers, and cars, and going out to eat than books, audios, education, wisdom, and knowledge. Guess what? My family ain't gonna be like that. We ain't gonna have a bunch of closet full of, $200,000-$300,000 worth of bullshit, and we don't know shit. We look fly, but we broke. It makes no sense, guys. We really got to get into it, man. Again, black people are 452 years behind. 2023 is coming. We're going to be 453 years behind. You got to make it your business that your children are going to be the ones. You're going to be the one to break the generational curse so that your children can get ahead. My children are already ahead. I do something called Wealth Talk with my children every month. We talk about everything. Real estate, talk about business, self-love, talk about relationships. We talk about every fucking thing. Shit they don't learn in school. Shit they can't learn, right? They don't learn in school. Shit they not just scrolling and looking at on Instagram and YouTube. I got to teach them. If I want my kids to be ahead, this is what wealthy people do. They don't just say, well, you know what? Hopefully you figure it out your damn self, right? Like some of us say, oh, I had to figure it out, so I'm let my kids figure it out. You only setting your kids up for poverty. Oh, I had to figure it out. Oh, then you got to figure it out too. What if I don't know how to figure it out? What if I don't know what to do? What if I don't understand credit? What if I don't understand leverage? What if I don't understand investing? What if I don't understand finance? What if I don't understand this stuff, Mom? Then what? Oh, well, I had to figure it out. Then, oh, well. All we're doing is passing down generational poverty. Somebody has to. Somebody has to break the curse, man. I'm the one, right? It had to be me for my family, right? Fortunately, right? Now, I done lost family members because they done cut me off. They don't want to fuck with me no more. I don't give a fuck. That's why they still broke, living in basements and shit. They still hitting up everybody for $40. No. I'm trying to break the generational curse for our whole family, and they mad at me. Guess what? Y'all can stay mad and broke. Right? I'm going to be rich and happy, keep winning, keep moving, keep impacting the world. And now I have a whole platform, right? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my lists. I'll never run out of money. I'll never run out of people. I'll never run out of people listening to what I'm saying. All right, so we're officially in a recession, guys. So if you want to learn a new trade, a new skill for free, click the link below. If you want to learn about finance for $34 a month, that's 2 cups of Starbucks coffee. Get rid of Starbucks or get rid of your pack of cigarettes or stop smoking weed for the next 6 months, and you could afford $34.95 a month. Stop buying all the wigs. Stop getting your motherfucking hair done. Stop getting your nails done every time you the motherfucker turn around. Stop getting all the new iPhones every time one come out. Stop drinking soda. Stop eating McDonald's. You'll be able to afford $34 a month. We got to start looking within. We can't keep pointing fingers. Oh, my mother did this. My father did this to me. My grandmother. What the fuck you doing for you? It's really that simple, guys. So, click on the link below. Join for free. Start learning. It could take you 6 months to learn. It could take you 6 weeks to learn. It could take you a year to learn. It could take you a week to learn. It's all on your learning style. You set the account up. You start going through the training. We also have a Facebook group. You get inside the Facebook group. They do trainings in the Facebook group. They talk about, how, to make the money, passively, I got people putting in 80K. I got people putting in 30K. I got people, like I said, guys, people taking a 401K. Because here's the reality. Your 401K, you don't know what you're investing in. You don't know who the broker is. They charging you fees out the ass. How many people retiring right now or can't even retire because they thought they had 500 grand in their 401K? And now they really only got 100 grand. And that's only 2 years worth of retirement. Or 3 if you stretch it. So what do you do after 3 years of retirement? Pray? Or go live with your daughter? Go live with your sons? What you gonna do? Right? So again, you know, it's never too late to learn. And I always preach that. It's never too late to learn. Don't think, oh, I'm 55, I can't learn. Why not? Because you said you can't? Oh, I'm 65, I can't learn. Why? Because you said you can't? No. You can learn and keep learning and keep learning and keep learning till the day you die. Warren Buffett is almost 90. The dude reads a book a day. And he's filthy rich. So knowledge separates us from being a slave. Knowledge separates you, right, from being a slave, right? Knowledge makes you unfit to be a slave. Unfit. And remember this, we are the new ancestors. 20 years from now, 40 years from now, 100 years from now, when we was in a recession, 2022, our grandkids, great-grandkids going to be talking about it, right? We was in a Great Depression in 1920. I wasn't born. My mother wasn't born. Nobody, right? Nobody was born, right? Probably my great-great-grandmother was born, but she didn't put shit in place for us to be handed down. So we are the new ancestors. So what are you going to hand down? So when 100 years from now, when your grandchildren are talking about or learning about it in school, that the recession of 2022 or the 21st century, they're going to say, oh, you know what? Grandma Tanisha did this for us. Grandma Tanisha set up that. Grandma Harmony set up this. Grandma Cheyenne set up that. This is what wealthy people do. And wealthy is not just about money. It's about knowledge, resources, right? A good heart. You gotta have a good heart. You can't be a jealous person. If you're jealous of wealthy people, if you're jealous of rich people, you will never get wealthy. You will never be rich. You can't attract what you repel. It doesn't make sense, right? So I study wealthy people. I watch wealthy people. I love it, right? I watch rich people, right? I mean, again, guys, you know, I mean, we have so much at our fingertips. It's a shame. It's literally a shame, guys, that people, it's a shame that people now in the 21st century, where we have literally everything we need at our fingertips, and there's more people in the world, 8 billion people in the world, and there's less people trying to win. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't let it be you, friends. Don't let it be you. So this your coach, Coach Tanisha. I'll see you guys in class.